I was like almost not on time. I barely made it. I started getting ready for the stream like 2 minutes ago. For the first time, I was almost late, but I made it. Also, you see what's going on. I feel like I've seen this maybe once before. But look at this. Look at this glitch. There was this car chase and I swung directly into the car. Like, I didn't jump off the swing at all, I just swung into the car and now Spider-Man's just like this. So I thought that was an interesting way to start the stream. I don't know, can't change the camera, and I'm afraid if I do anything it's gonna break the animation. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting way to just start, huh? Can I hit the car? I don't know, let's try. Wait, when I press the attack button, he just blurs him. I guess that makes sense, because the like ghosting frames are an effect that happens when you punch, but this is, yeah, when I press the attack button, it just puts the ghosting frames on. It doesn't actually do anything. Maybe I haven't seen this before. What if I move? Can I move? Okay. Wait. Okay, I was like, for a second there I was like, oh, okay, moving reset it. No, it did not. Moving definitely does not reset it. He just gets back into the pose. If I go to the front. Yep. Oh. Wait, hang on. My controller might... Sometimes if I plug the controller into the wrong port, it does this. That was not the glitch. That was just bad timing. Okay. That was... Oh, okay, I got shut off. I'm assuming that resets it all. Yep. But still, pretty cool start to the stream, huh? I don't know if anybody... Yeah, I haven't seen that before. It's hard to tell when you played this game so much, you've seen so much weird shit, but I actually don't know if I've seen that before. So... I guess with that out of the way, I can get going. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. I had some pizza today, it was pretty good. What would negative swing speed be like? Slower than swingless, probably.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
Quite bad. Was it Domino's pizza? Well, I said it was pretty good. No, it was just a local place.
Just go to the pause menu.
Domino's roasted.
Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh man, it feels good to be back in this game.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Can't believe I'm running so late.
Okay, I thought I could fix that, I could not. Negative swing speed just locks you in place. Well, if it's truly negative, it should send you backwards. You just go the opposite direction, right? Like, I'm not talking from a programming point of view, but just from a, like, conceptual point of view. The webs go back into his wrist. Oh, God.
Well,
I do like the organic webbing, but just that concept of, like, all that weight being put on your wrist and, like, the skin that's holding the web up. Like, oh.
Before we go any further, I think it might be
I don't like that idea.
Progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen.
No.
Easy, right? Well,
sometimes that one just happens. The timing has to be really bad for that to happen. I don't know if playing the game more off stream to improve the stream runs would be good. If I were to do that, I would just stream more rather than do that. Be quite honest. But also, I am liking the once a week thing. It is it's really helping with like I do not feel burnt out at all. You know what I mean?
Well,
And I've been
time already, huh? Welcome back.
hang on. I'm also not quite as good as the game as I could be, I guess, but I think that's fine. You take it slow, you know. Yeah, I am still all for organic webs. I think they're way cooler, but
Well,
I still think the best solution is the webs are organic, but then he's got like shooters that actually make them shoot out fast. You know, like they don't shoot by themselves. He makes them shoot, but the webs are still from him.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your
It's not about the world record, you know. It's about getting better and pushing the game more.
Easy, right? Then do it.
Back at ya. Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Yes, it's about the Mets.
I was almost
Exactly.
there. Why does stuff like this always happen when I'm running late?
Spider-Man has lost his mind with who he's choosing to attack.
Didn't your mom tell you not to hit girls?
Case secured.
I think the Toby voice acting is great. I think I mentioned it in one of the Toby 3 streams, but like, I really don't get why Toby gets so much flack for voice acting. I do not think he's a bad voice actor.
I think this might be a good time for you to check.
Like, sure, a lot of his voice acting is like very calm. I find it pretty relaxing, and also that's just the type of character that he is in the movies. At least from what I remember. Like, I don't think he's a legendary voice actor, but he doesn't need to be. He's pretty good.
No, you the man.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stop
Yeah. Doc Ock kind of does a different voice in the game than he does in the movie, but I actually kind of prefer how he sounds in the game. He sounds like more evil, I don't know.
Man, that cake was good.
Mets are 58-35 this year.
I'd better burn off some
Okay, so I don't know. Mets are baseball, right? I'm assuming that that's true.
I can't even remember. Oh no.
I don't know much about baseball. There is no way that one baseball team played like 80 plus games this year, right? That's not what you're telling me? What do the numbers mean? They did not play 80, 90 games.
I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind.
Streamer revealing knows nothing about sports. Uh-oh. The colors are the colors are supposed to flicker. It's a feature. Good old capture card.
What happened to the gods we
Sorry, gentlemen.
They play 150 a season. They do not play 150 games in a season of baseball. There aren't even that many game days. Are they playing like 3 games a day? What? Baseball plays way too many games. Okay, sure. But one team... Okay, a season is a quarter of a year. You're telling me one team plays 150 games in a quarter of a year? There are only 365 days in a year. That means that you're playing like over 2 games a day with no break.
I hope this isn't your best effort, Spider-Boy.
I actually don't believe you. Like, everybody is saying the opposite of what I'm saying. I straight up just don't believe that. They play from the beginning of April all the way through October. Okay, that's not a season. That's like most of the year. Even then, that's still a lot. I don't know. Playoffs or postseason? Every single message that I hear makes less sense. So I thought that was the reason they call it a season, because that's when they play.
Hey, she's as good as gone.
I'm so confused. What do you mean they're postseason? If it's postseason, aren't you just not playing? I'm being such a stereotypical nerd, just to clearly know nothing about this. This is a whole new foreign world to me. When we watch soccer, I do not. The only thing that I know anything about, the only sport that I know anything about is tennis.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Nope, my 11:30 canceled, so...
You don't make it
I'm
to the
totally
playoffs, you don't
free.
play. I mean, sure. But it's still the season, right? I don't get it. So there's postseason and there's off-season. The season has to end twice before it's really done? I don't know shit about this.
Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something.
The only sports news that I've heard anything about in the past like year is that Roger Federer is retiring,
Next time you have a chance,
and that's it.
visit the store and check out what they've got.
All the world is my dressing room.
Like, if you had asked me before this stream, like, hey, Sly, how many baseball games a year do you think that, like, one team plays? I'd probably be like, maybe 15 or 20. You're telling me they play 162 or whatever? Yeah, it's just I don't know. I was thinking like 165 for all the teams for the whole year. Just how do you stay motivated on game like you know, you're on baseball game number like 130 for the year? I guess you gotta love the game. They played 2,000 games a day, yeah. That's like the amount of difference from what I thought versus reality. Even though I still low-key don't believe it. That's actually really funny. And just completely and totally wrong. Because it's not the way that I was thinking was not even close to reality. Unless you are all just collectively gaslighting me about this.
Hi, Pete. How?
Baseball isn't real. Yeah, I don't know. I had a weird dream last night that we were like playing some game where you just throw the ball and hit it with the stick and then you gotta run.
Hard to see why rhinos are endangered.
Uh-oh. This is fine. I like barely reacted to time, but I still
Guys are
did.
Such a nuisance.
I think SM2000 will only be one stream. It depends. I definitely want to play through the game. I kind of want to check out what if mode. I don't know if that's worth a whole like second playthrough. I don't know. I would be surprised if SM2000 is more than 2 streams. So it'll probably be somewhere in the realm of 1 to 2. 'Cause there's like a lot of bonus content in that game. In the hardest difficulty. Probably won't, but... I don't remember what difficulty I played on when I was a kid. I think I played on kid mode. I don't even know like how hard that game gets. Spider-Man 2000 was like one of the first non-handheld video games I ever played. I grew up with I had a game, there was like a little bit when I was growing up where I just had the Game Boy Advance and that was it. And for some reason I have memories of playing Spider-Man 2000 on PC and PlayStation. And I have, like, I definitely remember playing, we had it on PC. But then I have the disc for the PS1 version of the game, and I think I played that too, but it's like, why did I have both? They're the same game. I don't think there's any version differences at all, and even if they were, there's no way that I would have known about it. I was like 5 years old or something. Chapter time took a year to show up. Yeah, it does that sometimes. I'm pretty used to it.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job.
I actually don't feel like I'm playing that bad. It's just there's a couple bad parts that are losing me time, but this is actually not as bad. This run is not as bad as it looks like it is, if that makes sense. And for proof, I just got the gamer jump.
Peter.
That movement is actually so hard. It really has no right to be as difficult as it is. PC port is broken though. My plan right now is to try getting it to work with a virtual machine. And if that doesn't work, I'll probably emulate. I've heard you can do the Dreamcast version. I've actually never heard of like a good Dreamcast emulator, so I don't know. We'll see. I know the PlayStation 1 version is not good because I tried to like get it to run on my PS1 not too long ago, and that thing, the frame rate is a little rough. It's like, oh, Spider-Man facing, you know, the skybox, perfectly fine. As soon as you face any buildings or anything, the frame rate goes down to like 15 and stays there. Did Black Cat just break? Is that what happened? Yep. So she breaks and eventually she teleports ahead, so I kind of want to see if she like will follow the route if I go ahead too. Yep. Then does it fix it? It did. Oh, it skipped the shop though. Okay, well, it's gonna be a reset no matter what. But feels like that's been happening more often lately. Like that wasn't even really known about until like 2017, 18 maybe, and now it's just happening. Not all the time, but it's happened a few times. Yeah, that run wasn't good anyways. Who cares? Yeah, like if it's it happened like once ever for a long time, and then it just started happening more and more frequently. It's probably something to do with staying close to Cap breaking like the rubber banding to cause that to happen, which would explain why it never happened in the past.
First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to say
The fire giant getting revenge. Yeah, he's back.
Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue.
Yeah, the first step to unlocking Kermit is definitely breaking the Black Cat chase. I can't believe they got it so wrong on that cheat website.
Spider-Man's here already. Get rid of him.
So much for you.
I am playing on Xbox, so...
I really don't have
Ah, yeah,
time for
screen, the
this.
color of Kermit.
Hi, my name's... Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show you the white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza place. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
That movement was really weird. I was so close to fucking it up that whole time.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them.
Oh, I still got
You
it.
have options to do it. Stopping crime,
Still
helping
late.
citizens in distress.
Promised Terry and MJ that I would meet them.
I really don't feel rusty at all. I actually thought that would be more of a problem doing these runs like once a week. I pretty much never feel like rusty, except for like 30 seconds at the start of the stream I did, and then it was over. Games should bring cheat codes back. I agree.
Good.
Unfortunately,
I'd better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore.
God, missing that glide sucks.
I can't even remember.
It's just
the
instead of
last
cheat
time I
codes,
saw
you get
MJ.
microtransactions these days.
Oh,
Real shame.
no. At my birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry.
And it's like, I see people bring up the point of like, oh no, I don't mind that there's microtransactions as long as they're cosmetic, and I'm just thinking like, it's still part of the
Why would I
game.
not fight that? I must be out of my mind.
Like, a big part of the enjoyment of Spider-Man 2000 was finding all the cheat codes and extras and stuff like that.
This may sting a little. Tough job market for art majors, huh?
Oh, I double. That's the first time I've ever accidentally double tapped the slow-mo there. It actually still ended up killing, but it fucked up my meter for the next one.
More damaging moves.
Think about a career change.
Overall, still good art gallery. Cosmetics are for earning. I agree, yeah. Well, in Spider-Man 2000, I guess we'll see when I play it, but I remember you could like unlock the cheat codes naturally, at least a couple of them somehow. Like there was a way to get the game to tell you some of the cheat codes.
Too fast for you?
So they were basically
It's
unlockables.
fast. I'd better hurry. I'm gonna lose her.
A $20.99 Marvel game? I mean, To me, the concept doesn't matter like nearly as much as the execution. Like I don't care about, you know, who's the, you know, whether it's Spider-Man or Miles is the main character, whether or Black Cat or whoever, or like what time period or universe or whatever it's set in. I just want the gameplay to be good. And for, you know, the story too, obviously. But I think all those things are just, it's a matter of execution. Like, do I want a Spider-Man noir game? If it's good, then yes. If it's bad, then no.
Hey, slow down so I
Wish
can
the
talk
Avengers
to you.
game was good. Yeah, that was kind of... That was an interesting train wreck to watch happen. It was just like, new Avengers game, and then it came out, and I didn't hear about it for months, and then it was like, oh, that Avengers game came out and isn't, like, popular anymore, and people don't like it, I guess.
You know, this chapter opening reminds
I have to do like a wall jump. That's the worst time for the game to pause.
Every time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance, visit the store and check out what they've got.
This should be a safe spot to change.
Hi, Pete.
I think that's the
Web swing. Wait, is Spider-Man in that game? In the Avengers game? For some reason I thought he wasn't. He was added as DLC. I guess that makes sense. He is but only PlayStation? Oh, it just keeps getting worse.
What's up with this Beck guy?
That's goofy.
How can he possibly claim I'm a...
Console exclusivity is just, it needs to go away. It's had its run. I think it's time to move on from console exclusivity. I know the industry won't, because it's very profitable and it sells units, but
Now's my chance to change real quick. I have enough trouble without someone trying to
have I
convince
seen
those that I
Japanese
don't know
Spider-Man?
about.
I've seen a few clips.
Oh, this is great.
What is it? Spider-Man the Emissary from Hell or whatever it is.
Hi, Pete. How
I don't think it keeps Nintendo on the map, but it is their current strategy that is working. So you could say, I guess, but I think Nintendo would be fine. They just became a publisher and just sold their games like everybody else.
Not where you are by using your head, I see. Which team's mascot are you anyway?
Like I personally know several people that just play on PC and only play Nintendo games by emulating. That would definitely buy the games if they were on PC. So in a way, they're like, yeah, they're selling their units by doing that, but they're also leaving money on the table. There's a better chapter 4. That always happens with the console exclusives these days. Always PlayStation exclusives. Is they just turn up on PC with no warning. Sometimes on a store that is really shit. Please come to something else, Kingdom Hearts. But they do always just show up at some point. Want to buy GameCube games without selling my kidneys and my livelihood? You have to choose one. It's a shame because I actually love the GameCube and like its aesthetic. But because it's an old Nintendo thing, it's so hard to like get any of the games. They're all really expensive. Fire Emblem is like 300. Yeah, that's too much for most games, and definitely too much for Fire Emblem. Is there a video game that is worth $300? Hypothetical question. Is there a video game that, like, if they released it for 300, you'd be like, yeah, I'll buy it.
Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things called photo op tokens that I want you to find. I've marked them on your map just to spell it out real.
Spider-Man Edge of Time PS3, is that your answer? Bubsy 3D. Got a couple interesting responses. Skyrim.
Peter.
And to be fair, I'm not talking about, like, you know, the price of the market. I'm talking like this is a new game that's, you know, they just released it now and they're charging $300 for it. I don't think so. I don't think there is for me. Which is interesting because you see so many, you know, I feel like most people would say no, I would not pay $300 for a game. There's a lot of people that like buy consoles for more than that and the game. And then that's just the only game they play on it. There's a Spider-Man game that used a VR headset. You had to be on a harness. So you're saying like it came with extra equipment and that's why it's $300? I would hope it would be good. It'd have to be pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if like a true, like, there could be like a cool Spider-Man VR game. I don't know if you could make like a truly really great Spider-Man game in VR. And that's just kind of because the way that VR mechanics work and my idea of what like a truly great Spider-Man game is, I feel like they don't work together.
I don't get you. Last time you
Just hear me
were
out.
screen, but now you're friendly. Make up your mind.
People get sick in VR, like a lot. And even people who don't, like me, get like, you can get confused if you move too quickly in VR. And to me, a good Spider-Man game is all about the speed of the swing, baby. So I think you could create a visually interesting one where you're just swinging, but inevitably you just be like, why am I going so, I don't want to go so slow. But if I want to go fast, then I'm going to get sick and confused.
Black cat, huh?
I don't hate VR, actually. I think I've had some... To be honest, it's mostly been super hot VR that I've liked, but I think VR is pretty cool.
Black cat seems okay. Maybe a little bit of an attitude, though.
But I've also been fortunate enough to never get anywhere... Like, I've never felt any sort of motion sickness whatsoever from VR.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This, I got it.
Weird, because I get, like, car sick and stuff. If I spin around real fast, I will get sick, but VR just doesn't.
Ready, Spider-Man? Let's begin.
Come on, you beat me up once. Isn't
Yep,
that
we're
enough?
back at Beck.
Do you like my gadgets, Spider-Man? I perfected the technology on the movie Sorority Death Robot.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
I mean, so far so good. I also get the feeling that the way that I see Spider-Man games is different from a lot of people, because to me, you know, the fantasy of being Spider-Man is cool, but it's, you know, you could take Spider-Man out of this game and have it just be about, I don't know, replace it with like the monkey ball cast, and they're just swinging around in monkey balls, and I think it would still be about as good. It's just the movement is what's satisfying. Spider-Man is just like a cool skin on the gameplay, you know what I mean?
You know, if the cool kids beat you up in school, you're
Wow,
gonna
Beck
get
got
mad.
kinda stomped there.
That's all of them.
How does it feel to be hunted?
Nothing like this, for starters. You're lucky I'm such a good sport, Beck. No intelligence.
A good hit! As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you are. A good hit!
Alright, I still got it.
Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever.
But I think a Spider-Man PS4, it's pretty good.
Beck is the real phony here.
I prefer this game, obviously, but I mean, you could say that about pretty much any other video game, so yeah, it's a good game. I streamed it like almost a year ago at this point, I think. When did I stream it? Like, it was like early this year, like really early this year, I think. And that was a really good time. Worst SM game? I mean, the worst SM game is probably just some random game that I haven't played that's not very good, but what's the worst Spider-Man game that I've played? Trying to think. Probably Friend or Foe. And I remember not really liking that. But I think it's also mostly a co-op game that I did not play in co-op, so that might have been part of it. Fuck. No, wait. Oh, no, I need the... Oh, that's it, yeah. I did not buy the right thing. I want to waste 10... That's like just automatically 5+ seconds down. It was already not looking great. Friend or Foe is bad even with co-op. Friend or Foe is a masterpiece. Okay, we have some conflicting opinions. Yeah, see, well, I didn't like hate Friend or Foe. I just wasn't really into it. I don't know. I haven't played a Spider-Man game that like I really think is trash. You know what I mean? They've all at least been okay.
Well,
I did have like one of those plug-and-play consoles, if you remember those. I had a Spider-Man plug-and-play console. There is no way that was good. None of those things were good at all. That's probably the worst one. I don't remember what it was like at all, but that's probably the worst Spider-Man game I've played.
If you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that run wasn't too bad.
I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue.
What do I think has come closest to Spider-Man 2 gameplay-wise? I mean, it's probably Ultimate
I
Spider-Man.
think you zigged when you should have zagged.
I haven't played Ultimate Spider-Man in a while, but
Get rid of him and get that.
I like USM or Toby 3.
Case secure.
But I don't think either of them are like super close to the swinging in the way that
Hi, my name's
in ways that matter, if that makes sense.
Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker.
Yeah, we'll have to play Ultimate Spider-Man at some point.
You'll need to get over there.
Not entirely sure when. 'Cause my plan right now is, right, Spider-Man 2000 is next, and then I kind of want to play some weird Spider-Man games. Some shit that, like, barely anybody's played, you know? Because I could just, you know, go down the line and play all the popular ones, but I think it'd be more fun to throw some weird ones in the mix. I tried to do like the worst pseudo web zip ever there to make it work, and it really didn't at all. Like the swing didn't even come out. Hulk Ultimate Destruction. See, the thing is, I'm like already committed to playing most, if not all, the Spider-Man games. I don't know if I want to if I open this up to like, oh, let's play all the superhero games, I'm gonna be doing that shit for the rest of my life.
Wow,
That is such a
already,
commitment.
huh?
Like, what if we open
Back, I guess.
that can of worms to play other superhero games? I could just see like that is just like the next 5 years of my life.
Save your progress.
I have played Web of Shadows.
Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Superman
Right
64.
on cue. I was almost there, too.
No,
Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Take a nap, Sap.
I had a Nintendo 64 growing up, but I pretty much only played Super Smash Brothers on it. That was kind of it.
Case secure.
I also got a Nintendo 64 in like 2007, so I was a little late to the party.
Hi, my name's... Maybe I can still make it before class ends. Better change while no one is around.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination.
Web of Shadows on PS2 is a 2D platformer, and that's the other thing, right? Is like, oh, okay, you know, let's play every Spider-Man game. That's a great idea. Oh, wait, every Spider-Man game is actually 5 different games in a trench coat. Like, yeah, I'm Web of Shadows. Oh, I'm also Web of Shadows, but this time for the PS2. I'm Web of Shadows for the Game Boy. I'm Web of Shadows for the DS. Oh, look, there's a Web of Shadows Java phone game. Actually, there's 2. It's just like, God, it's so overwhelming.
You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't?
Your Web of Shadows, your Web of Shadows. Are there any other Web of Shadows I should know about?
You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping citizens in
Still
distress,
late.
taking challenges,
Promised Harry and MJ
items,
that I would
delivering
meet them
pizza.
this evening.
To some
And
other-
then it's like that for all the Toby games, and like I said, Web of Shadows. And those seem to be the main culprits. But there are also just other ones that got multiple versions.
Man, that kid
Yeah, Toby 2 has
good.
so many.
I'm stuffed. I better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember. Oh no.
GBA
My birthday
DS
dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this
flagship
evening. I
PC.
gotta hurry.
It's not even counting the ones where they just took a version and slapped it on like N-Gage.
I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my
And I
mind.
think there are at least 2 Java Spider-Man 2 games. There might be more.
midnight craft fair.
And let's not even talk about like the plug and play games.
What happened to the god? Spider-Man.
Now we turn it up a notch. Bam!
Another good art gallery. I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, I have not played Shattered Dimensions or Web of Time. That's what it's called, right? I always get those two mixed up in my head, but they are different games. And I'm assuming there's like 30 versions of each of those too. Edge of Time. Okay, I'm having like a Mandela effect thing. In my head, it is called Web of Time. It's really called Edge of Time, and nobody's made any like edgelord jokes about it. All right, sure. Yeah, it's called Edge of Time, and they play 300 baseball games a day. Gotcha. I'm willing to accept anything at this point. Yeah, they should have called it Web of Time. Isn't that a better name? Shattered Dimensions has 2 versions. That's a W. Only 2 versions is a W.
Feel free to slow down. I'd be happy to make myself available for your admiration. If I don't close distance with her soon, she's gonna
Okay,
get away.
here's the thing though. It just seems a little bit disingenuous to call any Spider-Man game other than like Web of Shadows edgy to me. Like as long as Web of Shadows exists, it's the king. Yeah, everything that I thought I knew about the world is false. The Web of Shadows sound like I love the first half of Web of Shadows. I really don't love the second half, but those first like 3 hours are great. Is Web of Shadows the weird Venom one? It's probably an accurate descriptor, to be honest.
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something. The Spidey store gets new items every time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance, visit the store and check out what they've got.
To be honest, Web of Shadows is kind of just like Spider-Man 2018 version
I think that's
0.1. Like a lot of stuff from Web of Shadows kind of ended up in that game, but just different. Maybe not like story and assets and stuff, but just like concepts.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a
Yeah, I've gotten the feeling that a lot of my Web of Shadows opinions are kind of hot takes. So I'm looking forward to playing that on stream and maybe rustling some jimmies.
I have enough trouble without someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have power.
Hi, Pete. How are you?
Slyfincleton takes, yep. That's what I'll call them. You got remember the trademark at the end of that one.
Watch out!
Is that a horn on your head, or are you just glad to see me?
Rhino fights have been good today.
Watch out!
Me in there. Oh, you. Okay, still save time. That token grab makes me a little sad, but other than that, it was good. It seems like I can pretty consistently do okay, like, up to Chapter 7. Maybe pretty consistently isn't the word, but somewhat consistently. Slightly less than pretty. It's just from there on out, it's so rough.
I can't believe I actually got to meet Dr. Otto Octavius.
See, I see a lot of people always praising the Web of Shadows combat. And I wonder if we played the same game. I think that ends up being my biggest hot take for that game, is because I really was not a huge fan. Sorry, Nebula. It's hard to read big messages in gameplay. I'm so disappointed. No. I don't know. I liked it at first. I think I just got tired of it by the end.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things.
We'll
called
praise the
blow-up
combat of Final
mechanisms
Fantasy
that work
13.
I've marked
People
it
did
on
not
your
like
map.
that game when it came out. I tried to play it, and I wasn't super into it. But, like, I feel like that game was hated from the very start.
Peter.
Yeah, I thought that, I had Final Fantasy 13. I remember not really getting it. Like, I think I don't know. When did Final Fantasy 13 come out? In my head, I was, like, 12 years old, but that seems wrong. Like, I should have been older than that. The only Final Fantasy game that I've ever, like, really gotten into was 4. 2010. Okay. I would have been older than 12, but not by that much. Didn't like Final Fantasy X. Didn't play it. I don't. What Final Fantasy games have I like really given a shot? 4, which I liked. 3, which was not bad. I played.
You're doing great.
I think I played like 1 or 2 more, but I forget. I played 1,
You do know
and that one was actually okay. That was like better than I thought, but I didn't like get too far into it. But I traditionally am not like huge into JRPGs. I don't know why I like Final Fantasy IV so much. It's just so, I think it's because it is so like unabashedly fantasy in a way that the others don't feel like they are for some reason to me. It is high fantasy.
I'm flattered.
Well, I wouldn't keep chasing you if you didn't keep breaking into places.
The 16-bits ones more than the 3D ones. Well, I've played both the 16-bit version of Final Fantasy IV and the 3D remake, and I like the 3D remake more. Mostly because it's more challenging, but
Black cat, huh?
most of the time, Final Fantasy is just the universe that a lot of the Kingdom Hearts characters come from. Big fan. Give me that movement.
Black cat seems okay.
I gotta start going that way more often. It's just hard to keep your height there.
Well, no one's around. I better change while I have a chance.
You're really gonna give me the long loading screen with no bathroom spawn?
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This, I gotta see.
I saw Michael Jackson in this game one time. Michael Jackson in Spider-Man 2, what will he do?
You beat me up once. Isn't that enough?
Do you like my gadgets, Spider-Man?
He's in the audience, like, those JPEGs in the background, Michael Jackson's just hanging around with them.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
Oh, don't do this. It's doing it. Well, I kind of like that. I kind of liked that run. I don't know. Someone sent the audience texture. It's not a very big texture. I mean, look at these fellas.
Beck is the real phony here.
Also, they're backwards. I just realized it. I'm like, what is that? I'm like trying to read. What does that say? Why can't I read that? It's backwards. Is it backwards all over the place or just there? No, it's not backwards here. It's only backwards some of the time. Okay. These runs are all dying in really goofy ways. The run was so good. The run was alright. It was, I wouldn't call it incredible, but it was not bad. Because, like, I can get to Chapter 7 green. You know what I mean? That'd be a good run.
Well, sequel time
Give me,
already,
like,
huh?
ideally I can
Welcome
get to the
back,
point
I
where I
guess.
can build up some buffer there.
First things first.
Only if my Chapter 3 weren't so bad, and or
Before we go any
chapter
further,
3 and 5 are so
I'd
good
like
that
to
it's
see
hard to
your
beat them,
progress.
and that's the problem. But 4 and 6 in theory should be able to make up for it.
Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
I saved that movement from the jaws of defeat.
I was almost there, too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
What is going on? Somehow that was fast, I don't know how.
Case secured.
Hi, my name... can still make it before class ends. Well, no one's around. I better change while I have
Spider-Man
a chance.
is in this game. Fun fact.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show the white dot on your map here and the white destination marker.
That's what it's gonna sound like when I'm on Did You Know Gaming.
You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Oh, what? Don't send me there.
You're the man.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping
Still
citizen
late.
stress,
Promised Terry and
challenges,
MJ that I
collecting
would meet
items,
them
and
this
delivering
evening.
pizza.
You know, if you press the right trigger in New York City, you'll swing from a web. Not true. New York City's not real. You can't really go there. It's just something they made up for Spider-Man. You think this is a real place? Come on.
Man, that cake was good. I'm stuffed. I'd better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember. Oh no!
Yeah, like if New York City was really real, all the supervillains would just trash the place immediately.
I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind. Try not to run into my fist with your face.
These guys.
This is the part where you fall down.
I can't believe they both got hit by that. That sucks.
Hey guys, are you here for the 2-for-1 on European Masters too?
Spider-Man.
Let me try. That is not good pace. You don't want to be there. Let me try that again. Yeah, we were talking about baseball earlier in the stream like it's a real thing. Come on. Look it up. The Mets first appeared in issue 13 of The Amazing Spider-Man in 1964.
Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
It's fiction. If it was real, they wouldn't play 160 games a year. That's just impossible.
I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it.
If Slyfincleton isn't real. In the future, Slyfincleton will be AI generated. The fact that I have to show up here and talk into the webcam is just because the technology hasn't gotten far enough yet. Oop. All right, let's try that again. It's pre-recorded. All the chat is pre-recorded as well. Or rather, I've paid a few select actors to go into the chat at certain times and post in chat at the correct time so that it looks like the chat isn't, you know, that the stream isn't pre-recorded. And then, like, you know, I have my pre-recorded responses and they have, like, their cues to put their messages in to make it seem like I'm responding to something.
Welcome back, I guess. First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that.
Where's your money? Oh, you're... some of you are interns. It's fine. It's okay that I don't pay interns because of some reason.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Can't believe I'm running so late.
It's not rent-free country. That's what I should say whenever I get offered an unpaid internship. It's free country. It's not rent-free country.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess.
Where's the money from last time the check you mailed me bounced? You should have bounced after it. Looks like it got away. That's a you problem.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress. If
It's like a J. Jonah Jameson line.
Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue. I was almost there, too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Time to wrap this party up. You don't strike me. Spider-Man's here already.
Spider-Man just hit him. Ah. That's a raid reset.
Secure.
Alright. This time we're gonna get past the first bit, I promise. Buy wigs pre-orders. I'd buy a wig of my own hairs. You have to understand, if I get bad hair RNG, I have to buy a wig. I'm not going short hair.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea.
This might not last forever. I don't know.
If you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right?
Could donate my own hair, so I could cut off my own hair. Like my hair's falling apart. I cut off my own hair and turn it into a wig of my hair, but it's just more full. That's genius. Okay, did I say I was gonna do it this time? I meant this time. How much for me to shave my head on stream? For me to actually shave my head on stream. I would need like minimum, absolute minimum, like 40K. That's a low ball, to be honest.
Time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress. If
More realistically, like 50K.
just go to the pause menu and bring up the
Oh, Steve Jobs.
Easy, right? Well, then do it.
If you only knew. Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Oh, hey, Sam. Glad you made it.
Right on cue. I was almost there, too. Sorry,
I think
Dr.
anything
Connors.
here will go with prison dress.
Spider-Man.
Why is Spider-Man so against punching the guy I want to punch here today?
Case secured.
Yeah.
Careful.
I don't know. I like my hair a lot. It's a valued part of me. I don't want to get rid of it.
Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
And if it was like if I had to like stay bald, then that's a whole different story.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show you what the white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both.
Much for you to get a perm.
You need to get over there at some point.
Okay, I don't even know what a perm is. Like in my head, a perm is just an afro. Is that what a perm is? I don't think that's true. But that's just what it is. They're just the same thing in my head.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them.
That
Plenty
angle.
of options to do it. Stopping crime, helping citizens.
Tightly curled hair. I don't, so it's just like super curly.
Try different things and see what you like. You can only be a good guy.
My hair is already super curly. Maybe not super. It's wavy. It's got some waves to it. It's like not quite. I don't know. In my head, it's not quite curly.
I better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember the... Oh no! At my birthday
Tighter
dinner, I
curls.
promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry.
Yeah, I would have to see a picture of a perm to really know what it is. And then decide on a price, but it would likely be expensive.
Lucky for you, I pull my
This fucking guy, get up. Why do they have to be like that?
What happened to the guy? We knew each other sooner.
Honestly, the best part of the slow-mo strats there is going fast enough to be able to catch that fucker before he gets to the stairs. That shit used to be so infuriating. My hair fights back. That's the worst part of having hair that's like this. It gets tangled, like no matter what you do, whatever products you use, whatever, you know, you comb it off, you don't comb it, you do whatever. It's gonna find a way, and sometimes it's worse than others, but like it's a daily battle. The fight never ends.
Wow, she is fast. I better hurry, I'm gonna lose her.
I would admire your persistence more if you weren't so far away.
Feel free to slow down.
It's gotten better. I've been doing like I got some conditioner that helps. I like just didn't do conditioner for a really long time, which I don't know why, but that's been helping. Leaving the stream, coming back and read the comments feels like a fever dream. Well, you have to remember, this is the stream that started with everybody having to explain to me how baseball works for like 20 minutes, so, you know, whatever the chat is just how it works today. I also may be slightly loopy because I did not sleep very well last night. I'm probably running on like 5 hours of sleep, which is pretty rough for me.
Shouldn't you be helping some old lady across the street or something?
So also there is a chance that I just crash in like an hour and have to end the stream early. We'll see. But I'm a tired lad.
Who was she?
Don't give me that swing. I don't. Just give me a glide.
New items every time a new chapter starts. Aha.
Favorite music in a Spider-Man game?
Visit the store and check out.
The two ones that come to mind are the main menu music for both Spider-Man 2000 and Spider-Man 2002. Both of those are bops in completely different ways.
Hi, Pete.
I
But most Spider-Man games that I play just kind of have whatever music, to be honest. Like, you know, it's good enough. It gets the job done, but it's never like anything super incredible most of the time. Like, I like this game's soundtrack, actually. I mean, the fact that I'm not tired of it after playing so much says something good, I think. But no, it's not the type of music to just like blow your mind and, you know, that you listen to every day or anything like that.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a...
Why did I go that way? I don't think I did anything different, I just went a different direction. For some reason. I think I've talked about this before, about how I've like never had any dreams about streaming. And that changed the other day. I had a dream that I was streaming
I have enough trouble without someone
this
trying to
game,
convince thugs that I
and
don't
it was
know
the
how
most
this is
boring
played.
dream that I've ever had. It was literally like, I don't remember what I did. It was literally just a dream about me streaming this game and nothing interesting happened. And then I like turned off the stream and went to bed and woke up in real life. It was just like, I already do this shit all the time. Why can something like interesting happen in the dream? Light off what building, Bernie? You mean the Empire State Building? Not really. Any time spent setting up a glide off the Empire State Building is saved by just jumping off. Were the comments even interesting? I don't remember. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes a dream, like, just doesn't focus on details. At least that's how it works for me. And it was one of those dreams where, like, there weren't any details. It was just, the dream was, I was streaming Spider-Man 2, and then I stopped. And, like, it wasn't a particularly interesting thing that, in any way. Just, I don't know. I've been having less dreams lately, so when I do, and to be honest, the ones that I do have kind of suck. So I wake up, I'm like, God damn it. There was a time period where I would have like 4 to 5 dreams a week, and they were all just fucking wild. And now I got nothing. I don't know what's different. I honestly think it's because I've been sleeping more. Like, when I get a good night's sleep, I don't dream very often. I think that's it. It's really a slightly healthier lifestyle that's caused my life to be more boring. How about that one? Oh shit. I like never get caught there. For some reason I can't open doors in dreams. For me, it's like trying to walk. Not even like run away from something, which, you know, obviously that doesn't work in dreams pretty much for everybody as far as I know. When I'm in a dream, if I try to walk anywhere, it doesn't work. I have to like teleport, which I can often do in my dreams. It's like I'm playing a shitty VR game.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things called photo op tokens that I want you to find. I've marked them on your map just to spell it out real plain for you. Now get to work.
Ooh, close. Not quite. Teleporting saves frames, yeah. I don't know why can anybody else teleport in their dreams like 90% of the time?
Peter.
I get the feeling that that's not common from everybody that I've talked to. Wow. How did I miss that swing? How did I miss that? How did that swing didn't even try? Hello? I always get bad dreams more than having good dreams. Yeah, I've had some bad dreams lately. I used to never have neither good nor bad dreams. Just they were just fucking crazy. Just nothing ever made sense in my dreams for a long time. I've pretty much not played any other versions of this game for more than like 10 minutes. I've not. I know that the PSP version is just like Toby 1. And we will play it at some point.
You know, I like a guy who can go the
I also get bored of my dreams a lot. Like, the dreams that are boring, I'm like in the dream aware that it's really boring. And I'm just like, wow, I wish I could be doing something else. Which is, to me, that's worse than a bad dream. Because at least a bad dream I can, unless it's really bad, I can just like, at least it's something interesting. Yeah. My answer, though, to you should play X Spider-Man game is pretty much always I will eventually. So we'll get there.
It would be better if you slowed down a bit.
It'll probably take a while, because, you know, I'm only doing... There's one slot for random Spider-Man game a week, but... I think we can get a pretty good chunk of games done in like the next year or so. Especially a lot of those shorter games, like, you know, I don't have to necessarily play through the entirety of every Spider-Man game that I play. Like, if I don't want to play Spider-Man for Nintendo Entertainment System for 6 hours, maybe we could just give it like half an hour and move on. call it a day.
Black Cat seems okay. Maybe a little bit of an attitude, though. I don't see anyone around. Now's my chance to change real quick.
Every single time, I think today, I've gotten the long loading screen with no bathroom spawn. That really sucks. Just the absolute worst thing.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This, I gotta see.
NES games usually aren't that long. Well, it depends. They're either not that long or they are that long because they made them brutally difficult for, like, no reason. And that's why they're long. But I think the first Spider-Man game was Atari, the one for Atari 2600. That game is, like, it's just one screen, I think. Like, you're just a dot, and you can shoot a line. Oh, come on. Come on. He's got to stop. Somebody has to stop him. Beck cannot be allowed to continue to do this. He's killed too many innocent runs. You really can't. I watch EVGN. Not recently, but I have seen a lot of EVGN episodes over the years.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
Oh, hang on. Swingless strats for no reason.
I think it might be a good
That might
idea.
actually, hang on, is that faster than just jumping off the,
Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save.
it might be
code,
faster than just, like, jumping off the building.
then do it.
Just do that, and it's not that hard, because there's, like, a swinging strat you can do instead of doing the big jump off the building there. But I don't really like it.
Dr. Connor's class.
That might
I
be
got
a
so
good
caught up in
substitute.
what I was doing, I forgot all about
Just
it.
doing a quick
Believe
little
I'm
wall
running so
bounce.
late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as
Help me!
But resetting.
right on cue.
I'm not
Yeah,
resetting
we're
like
going
Spidey
for
Ball
it.
used to.
Sorry
Main
for that,
difference is I'm
Chris.
getting out of chapter 3.
Spider-Man! You're able to get that.
Like, you think about what have my resets been? Like, a lot of my resets have been in chapter 3 today, fair. But I've had like 3 resets in or you know, like around chapter 7. That's pretty far into the run.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show you what you still... The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Get me out of no man's land.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping citizens in distress.
Alright, so you dark energy.
Collecting items and delivering
Promised
pizza.
Harry and MJ that I would meet
There's some
them
other
this
ways too, so try different things and see what you like. But you can only be a good guy.
This movement has been almost good, and it's kind of just not. But it's like not bad. It's fine. It's fine.
Man, that cake was good. I'm stuffed. I'd better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore.
Still don't really know how that glide that I just did works. Like, it works most of the time, but I like hold straight back and I don't know what I'm gliding off of. Like, if I kept holding the swing, I don't know what I would swing onto.
I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind. Coming at ya! Is that all you got?
I definitely pressed
Is that all
again.
you got?
Definitely pressed it 2 times.
What happened to the... Your post? Iron here? Spider-Man.
Oh!
Okay, I swear I'm making it out of chapter 3, though. I think No Way Home is the best MCU Spidey film. It's either that or Far From Home. Yeah, I would probably. I don't know. I'm not good at like objectively ranking movies or anything, but yeah, probably.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
I had a good time.
Before we go any further, I think it might
Why
be
do
a
I
good
stream
idea
so
to
late?
save
That's when I've got time to do it, and that's when I can pretty much guarantee that nothing is going to come up to stop me from doing it.
Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Also, just late at night is a very... That's, you know, that's just kind of when I like to relax anyways, so it's... It just kind of works out.
It's gonna kill me. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
On cue. I was almost there, too. Sorry, Dr. Connor. Why does stuff like this
Where-
always happen when I'm running
Where are
late?
you going? Just ran past me. Yeah, I know that like not everybody can stay up for the stream, so I appreciate everybody being here, but so do I just stay up until 4 a.m.? If I had it my way, I would every day. I think 4 a.m. to 12 p.m/noon is the best sleep schedule.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
But I can't do that every day.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class.
I think I've mentioned this before, but there's like not a Mysterio portrayal that I dislike.
Still, I should be able to make it.
I've never like seen Mysterio in Spider-Man media and been like, that's bad. That's a bad Mysterio.
I was almost there too.
He's just always a good little guy.
Tough job market for art majors, huh?
Looks like Spider-Man's here already.
That guy was flying. He's like all the way across the street. I won't like him in Toby 2 GVA. That's an interesting source to pull from. Now I'm curious. What is going on in Toby 2 GVA that's gonna make me not like Mysterio?
Might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush. This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy...
I know I played one of the Toby Spider-Man games on GBA, and I don't remember which one. I have like a photograph in my brain of one of the levels, so I feel like once I play it, I'll remember it, which one it was. It was either 1 or 2. But they look very similar, so I don't know.
See what you like. But you can only be a good guy.
Man, that cake was good. I'm stuffed. I better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember.
The perfect pause. At least I still got it there.
Birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry. I can't believe I
Well, the PS2 version of this game just straight up runs at a lower resolution, so it definitely looks the worst visually. But I don't know. I like saw some gameplay from like some popular YouTuber recently where it was like they were playing you could tell they were playing the PS2 version like with like the higher resolution through the PS2 emulator. It looked really weird. I was like, this is not how this game looks. Maybe happy if Toby was in Across the Spider-Verse? Sure, why not? I mainly just want it to be a good film, however they approach it, but... yeah, if he can be a part of it, that'd be great.
Hey, I want to ask you some questions.
You used to want things.
Ouch. I'd better move a little faster. I obviously can't count on her charity.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to... Did I? I think... Yeah, my rush to get ready for the stream, I forgot to tweet about it. That's how rushed I was to, like, make it on time. Started prepping the stream, like, 5 minutes before it started.
Mother can keep up better than you.
Your grandma.
Yeah, there
Now
just
that's
won't be a
something
tweet.
I'd
It'll
like
be
to
fine.
see. If she gets much farther, I'm gonna lose her completely.
It'll be alright. Like, no Twitter users are here then. I know people like to dunk on Twitter and be like, "Oh, it's just don't use Twitter. It's a cesspool the whole way through." And it just, I think it's just like any other platform. Like it's really just like it's like the Subway sandwich meme. Like, you know, you make your feed.
Come on.
So
I just want to talk.
if you made a bad feed, I don't. It kind of seems like a you problem.
I was with that girl. Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something. The Spidey store gets new items every time.
I was at a 628. That seemed way worse. All right, I'm
Next
down.
time you have a chance, visit the store and check out what they've got.
Oh, that sucks, Quincy. I mean, racism bad, obviously.
Hi, Pete.
I think one of the worst I mean, Twitter does this, but like, it feels like every fucking company is doing this shit where they like, they like make you make an account to even view the content. Like, I guess, I think that's really shitty. I don't know. I guess I feel like I just follow some cool people, and I get to kind of check in with the cool people that I follow,
What's up with this Becky?
and I have a good time most of the time.
Possibly claim I'm a
And then I don't. The secret is, I think, and I think this is true for like Twitter, Reddit, whatever social media. I don't stick my neck anywhere that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go onto the trending tab and see like what the popular social media figure's doing. I get the token. I don't you know, go into the Twitter replies of some random person that I don't know. I think that's the secret to enjoying it to me. Because then you get involved and you get like some shitter replying to you that you have no idea who it is, who just hates you now.
I have enough
Is just gonna like
trouble
argue
someone
with
trying
you.
to convince thugs that I don't have powers.
That's the secret.
Oh, this is great.
Hi, Pete. How
That guy just spawned in. And they do that a lot in the Rhino fight. I guess sometimes I don't notice what the civilians are doing, but for some reason that time it stuck out like a sore thumb. There we go.
Take away your credit card.
Yeah, I tend to stay away from TikTok especially. But I think to me, unlike Twitter, where I don't think there's necessarily a problem with the format as much as a lot of the larger popular community, I think I don't like the format of TikTok. It's got like everything that I dislike in videos from like a... I don't know what word I was gonna say, but just in general, you know, like I'm not huge on vertical video. I don't like it when my videos are like super heavily quick and like loud, I guess. And I tend to not be a huge fan of watermarks being on every single video, no matter what. It's got all those. I think it's really, I mean, it's not for me, obviously. I think I'm a little bit older than the main target demographic, but so whatever I'm saying is just whatever. But yeah, short content is also awful. Yeah, I tend to prefer longer content. Like, if I can't sit down, if I can't open a video and sit down and, like, get a decent chunk of the way through, like, the food that I'm eating before the video's over, I'm usually not super interested in it. Like, sometimes little clips are fine, but...
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these
1,000 frames per
I
second.
want you to find. I've marked them on your map.
Oh
just
God, I
spell out
wish.
real plain for you. Now get to work.
I wish that, like, I don't know, it's weird. Some games can do, like, lower frame rates than others and feel fine, but, like... I think, did I mention this? Like, I tried to play Dark Souls 1. I tried to play it at 30 FPS, and it felt like fucking ass. And then 30 FPS in this game feels fine. So I don't know. It's really, it's weird. I don't know what causes that. No, good. Just... Okay. Let me try that again. Next trick, charge phone. My phone's good. It's at like, it's at 30%.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
I had a conversation with somebody the other day. Do you people charge your phones like several times a day?
Go any further, I think it might be a good idea.
I was talking to somebody who was like, yeah, I was like surprised that I only charge my phone like over the night and that's it. Like, it's very rare that I have to charge my phone in the middle of the day. They're like, yeah, I charge my phone 3 times a day. I'm like,
Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing,
What?
I forgot all about it. Believe I'm running so late.
dude,
Still,
I feel like even if I used my phone all day, every day, I wouldn't have to do it more than like once.
Right on cue. I was almost there too.
So much for you.
Connors.
Spider-Man here to get rid of him and get that cake.
Careful, you'll put someone's eye out.
My PayPal, I do it. There is a tip link in the description that I think lets you use PayPal if you wanted to tip with that.
Hi, my name's...
I think my PayPal is connected to that. I actually don't really know how that works. I used to.
I think this might be
And like my phone's not even super new either. Like I think my phone's like 3 years old. I don't actually know.
Marker are both pointing you to the pizza perms. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Like my phone's not super new and the batteries, I mean, it feels as fine as it was before. Yeah, if I wanted to, if you wanted to support me, there is, you know, there's super chats, channel memberships, and the tip thing, and just being here and hanging out.
Time to talk a
And
little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff
I appreciate
from the store, right?
no matter what,
If you don't, well, then you weren't paying attention.
even if you're
That's
just
what you
watching,
want to earn lots of
like the stream. Yeah, that does help for like the algorithm and stuff.
Still late. Promised Terry and MJ that I
The YouTube algorithm overlords.
Other ways too,
like it when you do that stuff like that.
But you can only be a good guy.
But you know, I'm not super fussed. I don't want anybody to feel pressured one way or the other.
Man, that cake was good.
Oh, you sent something, Nebula? Ideally, there should be a notification.
Fix this damn door!
I guess we'll see.
I can't even remember. Oh no. My
Press the
birthday dinner, I
motherfucking
promised
like
I'd have
button.
pizza this evening. I gotta hurry.
After, if it doesn't pop up, Nebula, I can check. Oh, it did pop up. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have my headphones in. Well, thank you for the tip, Nebula.
Out of my mind.
Yeah, she.
Hope your insurance is paid up. Spider-Man.
I thought I set up notifications for that. Oh, fuck. Let me... Caught there. Sorry, I'm trying to do the speed run in there, but yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Can I just want to hit the dude. Whatever. Hang on. I want to hear... Did the notification have a sound? I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play the notification again.
Give me rent. You'll get your
Okay,
rent
it did
when you
work.
Fix this damn door.
See, I set up that notification a while ago, but it's like a different notification than the, what's it called? Like, in the Stream Elements notification box that I use, just for notifications, it's like, you have to set it up differently than the Super Chats. So, I basically cloned it, and I was like, I hope this works. But yeah, sometimes I forget because my headphones. I got a whole setup. I should like point the webcam at my setups at some point. I can't really do it right now because of the setup, but I should like do a setup tour at some point because this shit the amount of wires that I have plugged in is kind of fucked up. So I forget that I have my headphones plugged directly into my capture card and not my computer, which is where I would normally hear the notifications.
Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
Because yeah, all plugged in at like this setup is my computer with, you know, all the shit for that, the capture card, speakers, you know, headphone, mouse, keyboard, etc.
Just go to the pause menu and
My Switch, my PS4, my PS3, and my Xbox 360 are also all plugged in here and are like sharing the space kinda.
Oh no.
And it's
Connor's class.
not as much. Actually, with taking that into consideration, it could be so much worse. But just the amount of cables that have to share the space is kind of rough. My Switch, yes.
I was almost there too.
Don't think anything
Sorry,
here
Dr.
would go with
Connors.
prison grade.
Isn't it a school day?
Spider-Man's here already. Get rid of him.
Case secure.
What is this lad doing?
You don't strike me as patron of the arts material.
Hi, my name's.
Yeah, and I like the only wireless thing that I have. Well, I have two wireless things at this computer. One of them is the Switch Pro controller, which is plugged in to the computer.
I think this might be a
And the other one is my headphones, which are, I never use them wirelessly. I always plug them in.
destination marker are both pointing you
I use them wirelessly with my phone
to
sometimes.
get over there at some
That's
point,
it.
but There's no rush.
Because Bluetooth is just, yeah, I don't know why it has to be so hard. Like, Bluetooth should be like this magical technology that you just press a button on my computer and my headphones switch from my phone to my computer. No. Bluetooth hates you, and it wants you to struggle before it works.
You already know that you use them to
And works with an asterisk because half the time it cuts out.
well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're gonna want to earn lots.
Give me that.
You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crime, citizens.
So as a consequence, and also because I hate charging things all the time. Like I have to charge my headphones.
See what you like. But you can only
I don't want to. I just want to plug them in and for them to work. And while I'm ranting, I've talked about this before, but when my headphones are low on battery, they they talk to me. I sound like I'm losing my mind, but like, no, my headphones go like, please charge me when they're low on battery until they die for like the last 10 minutes. Every 20 seconds they say that in like this really creepy robot voice. And there's no way to turn it off. I don't know what the manufacturers were thinking.
I believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind.
Spider-Man? What happened? God.
What? I pressed the attack button.
Get rid of him before he screws
Spider
everything up.
reflexes. Nice. In this mode, you're faster than the bat. Coming from a mile away, you can even do different, more damaging moves.
I like how Bruce Campbell talking about spider reflexes there just means that you fucked up. That's like your cue that you did it wrong. Is the voice from the IP? What is that? That's from something, but yeah, I actually can't tell if the robot voice is saying "please charge me" or something else, or like it sounds like it's saying "please charging," which I don't think that's what it's saying.
It's nice to want things.
I mean, they're fine headphones. Maybe they're not, actually. I feel like my right ear and, like, only my right ear has, like, started hurting every once in a while ever since I got these headphones. I should get new headphones. They're expensive. I don't have money to drop, like, $50 on headphones right now. Like, minimum, if I want decent ones. Now, see, if I could like get into the machinery
Now that's something I'd like
and find the file for that, I could replace it with my own voice, and it's just me being like, "Please charge me," just in my voice. That would definitely be less creepy for sure. That is the only time my headphones talk. Fortunately, they don't say like I've seen like I think my mom has a pair of headphones that she's talked about, where apparently when they turn on, they say, like, device on. And then when they connect, they go, Bluetooth detected. And I would not be able to take that. I would break them.
slow down so
I don't want my technology talking to me like that.
Yeah, right. You can't keep up. Go home.
Who's with that
Yeah,
guy?
whenever you turn off the headphones, they just go, being turned off is an endless nothingness.
The Spidey store gets new items every time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance, visit the store and check out what
I
they've
hate it
got.
when the Bluetooth headphones get all existential on me. Hey Solar, today's been a good day. Good to hear it.
Better change while no one is around.
Today's a bad day for me because I just got teleported.
Hi, Pete.
I think that's the...
I'm just imagining the future, right? Where we develop like sentient level AI that like actually, you know, feel emotion. And then we just put them in headphones. Oh shit. That's gonna suck for like everyone involved. Because you know everybody's, if it's gonna be like brand interactions now, it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, Sony made the like war crime headphones, and like everybody's against it, but Sony's just like, no, we're making them anyways because we're a big brand.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a fan?
Went to an arcade, ended up winning so many games. 10,000 tickets? That's like enough to buy like a candy bar usually. I don't actually know. I remember there was like a TV. Back when I remember I went to like one of those arcades where you could get tickets and they had like a TV. It was the biggest prize was the TV, and it's like whoa, it's a flat screen TV. Holy shit. it was probably like 15-inch TV, but it was like holy shit. Or TV, and it's the technology of the future, plasma. Holy shit, dude. Everybody wanted that TV and nobody ever saved enough to get it. But now I'm thankful. I'm just like, thank God I just got like candy and shit instead. Do I have a TV? I do. I'm playing Spider-Man 2 on it right now. Yeah, I don't think it was actually plasma, but
I think you zigged when you should have zagged.
I don't actually know what a plasma, what that means. Like, I know that there's CRTs and there's the flat ones, and that's all I got.
Is that a horn on your head, or are you just glad to see me?
He was not in a good spot. I had to give him the swing kicks. Yeah, I know about OLEDs, and I guess OLEDs has like better colors, but that's kind of it. Well, is it OLED or is it OLED? Because if it's supposed to be the same acronym as an LED, we don't call them LEDs. So if we want to be consistent, shouldn't it be OLED? Or do some people just call them LEDs?
I can't believe I actually got to meet Dr. Otto Octavius.
Shit. That somehow worked. Either works. Fair enough. A lot of the times in pronunciation things, I tend to be an either works person. Either an either works or there is a correct answer, but it doesn't matter, so either works anyways. That was a weird ass movement. We can mispronounce her name and it's chill. I'm pretty used to it. Here's what I think. It's okay to mispronounce somebody's name as long as they're cool with it. If they're upset that you mispronounced their name, then you know, now it's not okay to do it.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things.
But you know what's weird is early on when, you know, we're talking like 6-7 years ago, whatever, pretty much nobody would ever pronounce my name correctly. Ever. It was always like Sly. I think how do you even I like try to come up with ways to even mispronounce it. Slyfincleton was came up a lot. There was some people got the Sly part wrong, which I never really got. It'd be like Slyfincleton. But it hasn't happened. It hasn't legitimately happened in a really long time that somebody got it wrong. So I don't know what changed, but Every once in a while, I think about the name, and I'm like, "Oh, I kind of wish I chose something else." Because it's like, you know, I came up with the name Slyfincleton when I was like fucking 15, and now I'm stuck with it. But
First things first.
over the years, it has bothered me less and less, and now it's just kind of a part of who I am.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the
Sylvester.
bottom menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Yeah, it really should have. I should have done a more Xbox 360 gamer tag thing.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught
X
up in what I was doing, I
Elite
forgot all
Sly
about it.
Pro Gamer
I'm running
XX.
so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as
Help me!
right on cue. I was almost there too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Wow! Spider-Man's here already. Get rid of him.
Just Sylvester the gamer. Where did... He's gone. He went all the way down the street. I've actually never seen one of these guys go that far down the street. Yeah, that is my biggest piece of advice for the internet, is if you're trying to put yourself out there in any way, you better make sure that you like the name that you come up with, because it's kind of rough rebranding on the internet.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
Like, you can do it for sure, but it's not easy.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good
Game's
idea
not
to
treating me
save
nice
your
today.
progress.
I'm not playing incredible either.
Just go to the
It's
pause menu and bring up the save load
there have been some decent runs today, but
screen. Do it.
you know, I like I said, I'm kind of tired. That's my John.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it.
And I mean, it's also just part of the playing video games experience. Is you're not gonna be playing at 100 all the time.
I was almost there too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Some days you're just playing like a 7 out of 10, and that's fine.
Spider-Man's here already. Go get rid of him and get that case.
Sometimes you're playing like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. And that's fine. It happens. Briefcase guy strikes again. I think that's the first time he messed with me today, so... Yeah, if you... This... When was this? This YouTube channel was made in... I think on Christmas 2010. Yeah, so that's how old this YouTube channel is, but
Well,
it was...
sequel time
What,
already, huh?
what was it called before then?
Welcome back, I guess.
It wasn't always called Slyfincleton. I think I made it as Finkleton Productions. And I changed the name when I realized that
Before we go any further,
every
I think it
single
might be a good idea
YouTube channel
to
that has
save
the
your progress.
that had the word productions in it had like
Just go to the
30
pause menu
subscribers
and bring up the
tops. I was
save
like, this is like a sign of somebody that doesn't actually make content, is when you put productions in your YouTube channel name.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about
What they
it.
don't tell you is Christmas is actually celebrating the
Still,
creation
I
of
should
this
be able to make
channel.
it as long as
Help me!
right on cue. I was almost there too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
What about a career change?
Gave that guy an extra kick for the road.
Spider-Man's here already. Get rid of him and get that case. Case secured.
And also, when I created it, it was supposed to be like
Bad
a
idea.
shared channel. Like, it was like a collaboration channel with a friend of mine. And he actually uploaded most of the videos on this channel at the start. And then he stopped, and like right as I started to, he stopped. And then it just kind of became my channel. But I've deleted all those old videos. I kind of wish I had backed them up. Because most of that
Get
old
over there at some point, but there's no
content, I'm glad it's not publicly available, because I was young. And I don't want people to see my shitty young Let's Play content from when I was like 12 or whatever. I would have been older than 12, but you know, whatever. But I kind of wish that I had it to watch on my own. And just be like, oh, I remember doing that.
Talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right?
I think the oldest video on this channel is from like 2015 or something like that.
Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping citizens in distress,
late.
doing challenges,
Promised Aaron
collecting
MJ
items, and
that I would
delivering
meet them
pizza.
this evening.
So technically, the actual first Spider-Man 2 content on this channel was not me. It was somebody. It was my friend doing like a Let's Play of this game that he did one time in like 2012.
Man, that cake was good.
Yeah, I didn't even unlist or private the videos. I just deleted them entirely because I was ashamed of them.
I can't even remember. Oh no.
Recreate the old Let's Plays.
MJ would meet
I would have to.
I gotta hurry.
So those Let's Plays were recorded in like 480p on my shitty old laptop, which was like a really, really tiny, really weak laptop that could pretty much the only games that I could play on it were like Game Boy Advance emulator. Is like all I had. And I recorded them through the built-in microphone on the laptop, which was just this tiny little dot. And it made everything sound like you had like a terrible cold. Like it would just kind of make your voice sound like Squidward all the time.
Time to wrap this party up.
It was not the best production value.
This is the part where you fall down.
That friend really did miss out on the world record title. Well, in 2012, there weren't any speedruns of this game. I think the first speedrun of this game was like 2014. We kind of got in late there, so that any speedrun would have been world record back then. What's the pause skip for? When? Pause skip?
You just get farther and farther.
At the beginning, like when after you get to Dr. Connor's class, there's like a I'm assuming this is what you mean. You have to wait. The game like freezes you and it wants you to check your to-do list in the pause menu. So you have to wait for like a second for the game to register that you're ready to do that, and then you pause for like a frame, ideally. And unpause immediately, and then the game's like, okay, we can unfreeze time now that the player has checked the to-do list and knows that it exists. So that's what that is.
Aw, too bad. Looks like you're gonna lose me.
She's right. If I don't pick up the pace, she's as good as gone.
I'm gonna lay down and think of my life.
Don't
Hope you have a
get
good
upset.
time. Sometimes that can be pretty fun.
Nope, my 11:30 canceled.
Have a
so
good one, Quincy.
I'm totally free.
If Carl Jobst ends up taking a look at your content in a good way, do you think your channel would explode?
Heck, who was
Maybe
she?
Carl's watching right now.
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something.
No, I don't know. I mean, it's just I forgot to split. I was making this shitty Carl Jobst fourth wall break joke and I forgot to split. What was I even saying? Obviously, like having a bigger speedrun guy look at my content would be good for the popularity, but I don't know. It'd be neat if the channel just exploded and popped off. Because then I could, I mean, I'd love to do, you know, have it be, like, profitable enough that it's not just, like, a hobby. And I could put more into it and make, like, twice as much content. But the popularity itself isn't really what I'm in it for, you know what I mean? Like, the popularity is good because it lets me do it more. But at the end of the day, I just want to play some games and hang out. Maybe make some stuff that people enjoy. Back from eating amazing bread, I'm jealous.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim?
Yeah, that second wall jump actually kind of worked. I don't know if that's faster. It feels similar. Yeah, if anything, I want to be more popular so that I can have more people to talk to in chat and keep me company during these runs and shit. So I always say the hardest part of streaming is starting out because you don't have chat to talk to. The update on Spider-Man 2000, I haven't really looked into it too much.
I have enough
Too much
trouble
more, I should
without
say.
someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have
I need to do that,
powers.
but I'm planning to
Oh, this is
mess with that more like tomorrow and through the weekend. And hopefully I can get it working by Monday. But you know, I've also got other things going on in my life, so we'll see. I play Ultimate Spider-Man on Xbox or PC. Hopefully I can get PC working. That's the goal. I don't even know like what the best console version is.
Try not to run into my fist with your face.
But ideally PC.
I'm starting to see why rhinos are endangered.
Just honestly, whenever possible, I'd like to play games on PC. It's just nice. It's convenient. It tends to look the best and play the best.
No, you the man.
That's a good split. Yeah, I think USM was on all three of the consoles. Yeah, I was actually surprised. I looked up like when USM came out the other day. I'm kind of making like a document of Spider-Man games to play, and like part of that is when they came out. I'm trying to I'm trying to like sort them by release year, and I was in my head I was like, okay, Ultimate Spider-Man came out like late 2006. Nope. Came out 2005. Kind of wild it came out like a year after this game. Then they used some on PS2 had unlockable content in the collector's edition that it could be activated on GameCube with the code. If it's cool content, maybe I could find a way to get that out, you know, show that off on stream when I play it. But thanks for the good luck, Frantic.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things called photo op tokens that I want you to find. I've marked them on your map just to spell it out real plain for you. Now get to work.
Stop it! That's mine!
Somebody is being robbed, it's fine. Spider-Man's got better things to do. He's got to collect the beginner camera tokens.
Peter.
It's close to be. That was like really close to being good movement, and it kind of wasn't. Where are the advanced tokens though? Oh, they don't exist. There's just beginners tokens. I guess once you're advanced enough, you don't need tokens. It's definitely not cut content. Definitely. Favorite Spider-Man villain? I always say it depends on the day, and it's either Mysterio or Shocker, and today it is Mysterio. I'm in a Mysterio mood today. Also, I bullseyed that token. I don't know how. I used to get really excited when I did that, but I feel like I don't even notice these days. Never answered your question about the moon. Did you ask what question did you ask about the moon? I don't get to see every question. Collector's Edition has the videos and a Stan Lee cameo, but the videos are on YouTube, somebody said. I didn't know Toby 3 had tokens until my playthrough. Well, you gotta understand, I found like 3 tokens total in Toby 3 in the whole playthrough. They're not easy to find, I guess. I didn't spend that much time like exploring, but they like really do not stick out like the shining golden shimmering tokens of this game. So it's very easy to miss them, I guess. Ultimate Spider-Man turns 17 tomorrow. That's wild.
Cat, huh?
I was thinking about it, like Spider-Man 3 is like 15 years old. Also green split.
Black Cat seems okay. Maybe a little bit of an attitude though.
What do you get if you collect all the tokens in Toby 3?
Now's my chance to change real quick.
I don't know. Maybe there's a reward. Also, again, that's like 4 bad loading screens in a row I think we're at.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This I gotta see.
You get. I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't get anything.
Let's begin.
Oh, you get extra damage to the respective gangs. I mean, that's a cool idea, but I feel like the gangs are kind of done, like, towards the end of the story anyways, so by the time you get all the tokens, it's not going to be that helpful. Maybe you can use that in New Game Plus? I don't know.
The technology on the movie sorority death robots.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
Let go of me, freak!
Yeah, I kind of wish that, and I wonder if this was cut content, but I wish that in this game there were more mobility upgrades for getting all the tokens. Like, you get wall sprint upgrade too for all the skyscraper tokens, but what about buoy tokens and, like, secret tokens and stuff?
Your parents never hugged you, did
And
they?
hideouts. I feel like they should give something. Like, what if buoy tokens gave you, like, I don't know, a double jump or something? And then hideouts, I guess, could maybe be something combat focused, just like more damage, or I don't know. Then secret tokens. I'd have to think about that. Maybe just like a health upgrade. I don't know, something more generic.
You know, if the cool kids beat you up in school, you're really taking it out on the wrong guy.
Do I think the moon is gonna crash? I don't. The moon doesn't get a lot of sleep, so yeah, at some point it's gotta.
Nothing like this, for starters. You're a sad little man, Beck.
I really thought I was getting shot there.
What am I? A good hit! As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you want. A good hit! As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you want.
This is a very subtle Majora's Mask reference.
Beck is the real
It's
phone.
funny that that's like my second favorite Zelda game, but I've only played like an hour of it.
That's the last I'll hear from Beck.
You the man.
I've like never sat down and beaten the game. I feel like how the games are connected together lore-wise, which makes me wonder how they would have dealt with Vulture in Spider-Man 4, because I think he was gonna be, if he was gonna be the main villain. I kind of thought it was implied that he was killed in the Toby 1 game, at least as a kid, but I don't actually think that's true anymore. And that's why it's good to have a green split going into Chapter 7. Hey, Almighty. You were in here earlier, right, Almighty? Or was that the last stream? Yeah, he's nabbed by the police in Toby 1. Okay, I definitely misremembered that then. You have evidence? On and off? Nice. Majora's Mask is a magical experience. I should play it through on stream. You can do like 60 FPS hacks in N64 games, right? I'm gonna need to not play that game at 20 FPS.
If I hurry, I can still make it in time.
I'm gonna I'm gonna need something to help me out there. I'm missing all the like most important swings here.
What?
I'm glad you're liking this streams, Almighty. Sorry, I'm trying to talk while make the movement work good, and it's not working good.
How about a little consideration for other people's time?
Oh, okay, that one.
Something against
That one's.
you.
I'm getting chain comboed. Help.
Why tonight, guys? You okay?
But also play the 3DS version. I heard the 3DS version isn't great, but maybe that's not true.
Take off, guys. I'm not late or anything.
But generally, when possible, I prefer, just in games in general, to play the original,
I guess I finally have
even
your
if
attention.
I have to do some fixes. Oh, he shot his friend instead of me? That is a chaotic sniper if I've ever seen one. He shot me, he shot his friend, he shot the truck. It's open season, motherfucker. That sniper is taking out everybody.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I don't like most Zelda games. And what I liked from Majora's Mask was the atmosphere mostly.
How far is this place?
But I'm not sure. Usually when I do first playthroughs of games, I found I prefer to do them off stream most of the time. I don't know, I just kind of want that like relaxing solitary experience. As much as I enjoy hanging out with you all. Oh, I hope they don't take it personally. Yeah, the sniper knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Hey, Hey, I was just going easy on you before.
Nothing more relaxing than a clock gradually ticking down to the end of the world. Yeah. I agree. That sounds like a good time. I don't know. It might be weird, but like to me, games like Dark Souls are very relaxing to play by myself. Like even when, you know, you're fighting this big thing and it's like, I think the relaxing part is even when you're worried about the game, that's the only thing that you're worried about. You know what I mean? All that I'm worried about is whether I'm going to die to the boss or whatever, or, you know, if this character is going to live. I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about work or like social obligations. It's just me in the video game. And to me, that is just a very nice experience.
Cat took that statue right in front of me.
Okay, well, I saved time, but at what cost? I lost so much height there. We die in alley again. If we have a run to die to the chapter 14 alley, I will call that a W. That's a frame perfect pause if you were wondering.
Okay, guess I'd better get going. That news conference is gonna start any minute.
I will be honored if I die in the alley. I just want to shop, dude. I think everything went wrong trying to get that. Is this fire giant level? Yeah, you see him, he's in the fire down there.
Should be able to escape.
It's a little bit smaller in this game.
Don't look too friendly.
I cannot believe I didn't hit that robot. I got as close to hitting him as I possibly could twice.
A hologram?
I need not soil my hands with a pathetic earthling like you.
I can't hit him. The robot is too good. He's juked me 3 times in a row. He's fine. He wasn't in any danger of dying.
If you do not hurry, your fellow humans will be destroyed.
The troll bot.
Waste time. A futile gesture, spider-human. Even as we speak, my armada is advancing on your city. Our first target will be your statue.
It did the thing where you punch and it like pulls them in so they can get hit by the punches, but then you miss. It happened 3 times here. Which to me is more insulting than just missing.
If he's attacking Lady Liberty, I'd better get over there in a hurry.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that could have been worse.
I can hardly wait to see what he has cooked up at the statue.
The worst bonk of all time. Okay. Well, it was a good...
Nothing better
I'll
than
finish
a
out.
similar costume.
I'll finish all chapter 9 if I can make this work. I can. I lied. I'm not finishing out chapter 9. I don't want to. That was an okay run. I liked that one. I can't. You know what? I'd let Mysterio win, right? Because he's my favorite supervillain, so I just let him. Oh, did you know that you can jump out of this animation? The like climbing over one? You can just eat yourself with it.
Well, I have to admit, Mysterio knows how to make a scene. Better figure out some way to get Lady Liberty back to her old... It looks like that flying thing above the stack.
Yeah, that was an intentional loss to get, you know, just gotta cut Mysterio some slack. Where is Spider-Man? Can I see him? No, it's hard to tell. I'm like in the water though, entirely. Alright, I'm gonna do like hopefully 1 or 2 more. Oh, we'll see. Who was gonna be Anime Game Kid? Oh, Mysterio. I was gonna be like Mysterio, and then you said it. But yeah, I'd really like to see what Sam Raimi would do with Mysterio.
Well, sequel time already, huh?
Do you think he would be anything like in the game?
First things first.
You think Sam Raimi would be like, oh, I gotta look to the video game for
Before we go any further, I
inspiration?
think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. It's easy, right? Well, then do it.
Yeah, it would definitely be different, but what if it just, like, he didn't take inspiration or look at the game at all, and it just happened to be, like, the same interpretation of the character?
I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I believe I'm running so late.
Just coincidentally.
Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue. I was almost there, too. Sorry, Dr. Turn it up a notch.
Bam! Where? Spider-Man's here already.
I think Raimi played the games. I would say I don't know why. In my head, there's no way he played the games.
Hi, my name...
Or, like, looked at them at all.
I can still make it before class ends.
I don't... It seems like celebrities just never, or like big actors and, you know, directors and stuff like that, they just never play any of the games or like consume any of the like associated media.
The white dot on your map here.
I just assume that none of them ever do.
Are both pointing you to the pizza firm. You'll need to get over there at some point.
I don't know if it's... You know what I mean? Like, I would care. Like, a lot. I mean, okay, think of it this way, right? Like, I don't really watch TV. If somebody made a TV show out of, like, a video game that I made or something, I would... Even if I didn't have much to do with the creation of it, I would watch that. I was really hoping that would work, but I don't think that works at all. I think I've tested this before, and you like... Well, if it did work, that it would be the strat to like land on the building, but no, you have to get a little bit closer than that. Like this close, pretty much, is the limit, I think.
You already know that you use them.
Got told during the development of Toby 1 about adding Goblin, and he was against it. Like, he didn't want them to put Green Goblin in the game? Or he didn't want them to make a playable Green Goblin?
Well,
neither of those really make sense to me.
Welcome back, I guess. First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right?
Goblin as a playable character. Yeah, that's a weird thing to be against. I don't know.
Oh no. Dr. Connor's
I don't know if, because in my head, right,
forgot all about it.
if you're making the Slyfincleton movie,
Still, I should be able to make it as long as
and you are like a movie director, and you're like, I want to have this type of shot with this type of scene in the movie, I'll be like, whatever it is, I don't care.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
I am not a movie director. I don't know shit about directing movies. I'm not gonna like be against pretty much anything.
Get rid of him and get that.
It's like, you're the one who directs movies, right? You're the boss.
Case secure.
Lucky for you, I pull my punches. Hi, my name's...
Peter Jackson not only played the King. Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it? That King Kong game is like really interesting because of stuff like that. Whereas like randomly Peter Jackson just really cared about the game.
The white dot on your map.
I kinda wish we'd see more of that.
Destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza perm. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no.
But I mean, I guess we won't because they don't do tie-in games really anymore. But you know what I mean. Is it bad that I want them to come back? Even if most of them are gonna be bad again. They're just like licensed tie-in games are just such like a quaint concept. I don't know. I like them.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're gonna want to earn lots of them.
I believe the Avatar tie-in game was close like that. I played that game, and I remember it being alright.
Items and delivering pizza.
I remember it being like a pretty
See what you like.
good / above average video game. Although at first I thought you were talking about the Avatar The Last Airbender video game. I remember they made that in like
costume anymore.
back in the Xbox 360 days. People would like rent that game for like a day from Blockbuster or whatever, and they would just I guess it was really easy to get all the achievements in it, and you could just go into like a multiplayer game, and the achievements were just like, do a 3-hit combo, do a 4-hit combo, do a 5-hit combo, do a 6-hit combo. Those are like all the achievements. So you could get like that free 1000 gamer score in like 5 minutes with it.
Spider-Man.
I don't know why I remember that. I never did it because I didn't care that much, but
We knew we'd show up.
Hey guys, are you here for the 2-for-1 on European Masters too?
Spider-Man.
it got ported onto Xbox One just for that reason. That's funny. Lazy achievement design. It is really interesting to think about. Like, I think it was because there was a score number attached to it, and that number was like publicly visible on your account. Like if somebody else looked at your profile, they could just see how much gamer score you had. But like back in the Xbox 360 days, people really cared about that shit. Like how much gamer score you had was like a status symbol.
Ouch. I'd better move a little faster. I obviously can't count on her.
Which is, I don't know if they still do that, but I do remember like caring about how much gamer score I had. It was kind of funny because, you know, the philosophies varied from developer to developer, like how hard should getting all the achievements be. You know, so you would have like really, really difficult to get 5 gamer score achievements, and then there were just games like Avatar where you could play the game for 10 minutes and get all of them.
I would admire your persistence more if you weren't so far away.
Feel free to slow down. I'd be happy to make.
Yeah,
myself
Shift did do
available
some
for
all
admiration.
races runs, although he removed them from the leaderboard.
Gonna get away.
Like he took them off. He like took them off of his He deleted his runs on the leaderboard, which I still don't know what that's about, but not sure why he did it. But, you know, I don't want to bother him or anything, so whatever.
Back up.
At the end of the day, you know, it's your speedrun profile, so whatever you want to do is your decision.
Who's with
Alright, see you, Nebula.
Who was she?
Thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of
Oh
something.
my god, double cheeked up. I normally don't point out the ass cams anymore, but holy shit.
Visit the store and check out what they've got.
my dude. It's on a Thursday afternoon. It's not even Thursday. Well, I guess it's Thursday somewhere, but
Hi, Pete.
that's the best ass cam I've gotten in a long time. Just the way that I don't know, they were like perfect circles. That's like a cartoon butt. You know what I mean? That's like how butt cheeks look in like Mickey Mouse cartoons. I got the angle. I've been trying to hit that angle. Well, I've been trying to hit that angle twice in a row for a long time, and I still haven't done that. But
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a fool?
I can't say I do solar. I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning because I didn't have any. I've been meaning for an excuse to talk about this for a minute. When was the last time I ate breakfast? I'm asking myself, and because I don't have an answer. It's probably, I don't think I've had breakfast once this whole year.
Hi, Pete.
I'm just convinced it's an unnecessary meal meant to make me fat. Like, just the concept of eating 3 meals a day is kind of wild to me right now. He's referencing the song. I mean, I'm aware. Doesn't mean that I can't springboard it, you know? And talk about how I don't like breakfast. It's just all the, I don't know, breakfast doesn't have any good food either. Actually, waffles are pretty good. Bacon and French toast, but for the most part, it doesn't.
Not where you are by using your head, I see.
Actually, some cereals are good too. Maybe breakfast does have good food. I'm just never in the mood to eat it early in the morning because I'm still full from dinner last night. Oh, the casual gold on during the breakfast rant, by the way. I don't know. Did any of you all eat breakfast? I like none of my I think none of my friends eat breakfast either, from what I remember. See, I'm not big into pancakes. I kind of think, well, I think waffles are just the waffle. Okay, let's get this straight. Waffles and pancakes are the same food. It's like the difference between a well done and a rare steak. You know what I mean? But I tend to prefer waffles like a lot. But I think that they are the same food. You can add onion to breakfast. Well, I mean, onion does make most food better, yeah. You know what happened? I went like a month ago. I went to the grocery store and I just bought like a thing of Apple Jacks. I hadn't eaten cereal in like years, and I was like, I remember this from cereal from my childhood. And I had Apple Jacks and I ate a bowl of Apple Jacks at like 11 at night, like a sane person. And it was pretty good. And then I was just like, I had another one and it was all right. And I was like, I think I'm kind of Apple Jacksed out, and I just had like 90% of the box of Apple Jacks left. It's just like I don't want the rest of this. So now I just don't. Now I'm like committed to not buying cereal again, because I know that I'm gonna buy it to eat one bowl of like pretty good cereal and then just be done with it and like not know what to do with the rest, and then spend the rest of the week just occasionally shoveling a handful of Apple Jacks into my gullet.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen.
Holy shit, how did I lose 16 seconds? What happened? It was -7 and now I'm plus 16? I know that like chapter times are definitely a factor for like a few seconds of that, but wow. What happened here? These splits are so fucked up. The cereal rant giveth and it taketh away. Nate's the manager of the chat. I do know for a fact that a few of my mods just like exclusively lurk. So I like to assume that there's at least one mod in chat at all times. But yeah, Nate has definitely been the main enforcer. Yeah, Nate, here's what you do. You're promoted at your job, you're the new manager of the store. Just whenever somebody breaks one of the Slyfincleton chat rules, you have to escort them out of the restaurant. They were talking about off-topic things for too long. Just ban them from the restaurant. I work at GameStop. Did I stutter? You just go to a random restaurant in your GameStop uniform and you make them leave. They didn't comply with the chat rules.
Well, I wouldn't keep chasing you if you didn't keep.
I guess I just read the word managing and I just assumed that it was a restaurant. GameStop, my favorite restaurant. Is something wrong, honey? You haven't touched your plate of PS4 used games. They even sell those anymore? What is off topic? Why don't you consult the Slyfincleton chat rules paste bin linked in the description? Free of charge.
Black cat, huh?
I just remembered. I'm still a little bit upset about this. The day that I went to GameStop to try to buy like a used Game Boy game, they like stopped selling like the really old used games. I was so sad. Still kind of am, because if I'm like shopping for physical games, I usually want like a used older game.
Better change while no one is around.
Oh, give me finally after like 5 bad spawns in a row, I got a good one.
Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This I gotta see.
Baked potato with broccoli. I think this is another case where all the talking about food has made me hungry. So now I'm tired and hungry at the same time. Interest you in a GameStop Pro membership. Why did I do that? I think I was afraid that he was gonna break. I had a Pro GameStop membership for a little bit.
I don't know about your effects, but your education.
I've got the Game Informer magazines in my cupboard over there to prove it. Wait, did he go in? I guess he did.
And today, I'm going to prove it. Your parents never hugged you, did
I'm gonna. Is this the final round? Is it? Are we gonna tie it 3-3 or is there another round? There's another round, right? Wait, what? Well, okay, it doesn't matter now. I didn't realize I just left him in the center there. He somehow got away from me. Okay, I will do one more.
The criminals are really flying today.
How right you are. I haven't seen this many airborne felons since the Vulture's last breakout attempt.
Vulture's last breakout attempt. We just hang on. Has anybody heard that line before? That's Vulture lore in the Tobyverse. So earlier we discussed that we could. For some reason I thought Vulture died, but no, he didn't. So he's been attempting to break out of prison. All right, last run. Because I am tired and hungry, and I want to eat leftover pizza
Welcome back, I
and
guess.
sleep at the same time.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just
Yeah,
go to
the
boss
pizza
and
that
bring up the
so
save load
you know, we try to go to like a different pizza place every time we get pizza, and the pizza place we went to today was really weird. Like this local place, and it was like you could get pan pizza. I'm like, oh, I like pan pizza. So I was expecting like just like a, you know, a Pizza Hut style pan pizza.
Still, I should be able to make it.
And what I got instead was like a weird
Right on cue.
chimera
Almost there.
created from deep dish and pan pizza. It was like a deep dish, but instead of having the sauce on the top, it had the cheese and sauce structure of a regular pizza. But it still had like the deep dish crust. Yeah, did I say this is actually the last one? It was pretty good. It was just I've never had a pizza like that. So one that makes it
sequel
past
time
chapter
already,
3.
huh?
I don't know about past chapter 3, but at least past Dr. Connor's class. At least.
Before we go any further, I think it might be
You
a
like
good
checkers,
idea to
man? That's a
save your
Ligma.
progress, if you could call it that.
But no.
Just go to the pause menu
Not
and
really.
bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Can't even imagine how checkers would be a Ligma.
I was
My
almost
method
there.
for detecting Ligmas is not its tone.
Spider-Man's here already.
Because if you're just looking for like, oh, well, could that, you know, well, could that mean this, that? No, it's how the question is asked.
Case secure.
Also, I know Carrot Snatch
Punch on this
personally,
one. He's blocking you. You better try
so
a different tactic.
I can tell what type of shenanigans he's up to.
Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza firm. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
You know what? I'm not into chess. Call me a casual, call me, you know, say I don't understand it. I don't like the stalemate rule. It doesn't make any sense to me. It was like that point when chess was starting to get like big on YouTube for a little bit, and I tried playing it, and I think I just lost the interest when I learned that the king not being able to make a move is not a loss for the person with the king. Like I was just out. Doesn't make any sense. You can make a move. It'll get you killed. But that's the move. Like if your only move is to lose, then yeah, losing is the move. Make your move.
I better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember the last time I... Oh no!
Other than that, I enjoy chess. I just wanted an excuse to complain about that.
I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind.
When did they last patch chess? It needs to be patched now. We need to fix this shit. The last rule change, wasn't it like, I mean, like en passant and shit like that is kind of new, isn't it? Relatively speaking. Spider-Man, I need you to hit. I just need you to hit somebody here. They're both. I've never seen them both over here. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't. How did that other guy get over here?
Hey, I want to ask you some questions.
It's nice to want things.
Ouch. I'd better move a little faster. I obviously
You know, I could probably. There is a piece of chess. There's a chess set that I own that I want to say what it is, but I'm hoping that instead of saying what it is, I can find it and show it on stream, because it really just needs to be seen to be believed.
Feel free to slow down.
I think I know where it is, or at least I know where the box is.
She's gonna get away.
The actual contents of the chessboard might be somewhere else, but just seeing the box would probably be enough. Any update on that kicking Mario video? I have the footage, I think, still. I need to edit it. I've been kind of focusing on editing the Toby 3 stuff.
Oh, skin tight leather. Doesn't that kind of chafe?
You'll never find out, that's for sure.
So, but it'll happen eventually.
Who was with that girl? Who was she?
Also might just upload the whole incident to my second channel. Have I considered PBing? Well, now I'm not doing it.
Time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance, visit.
What is
the
my
store
chess
and check out
PB?
what
I think I think I did the Queen's Gambit thing one time, or no, what is it called? The like shitty noob destroyer move that you can do where you just like kill their queen instantly and then checkmate them in, like 2 turns. I used to know how to do it. I forget what it's called,
I think that's the...
but it like only works on noobs. Never understand how Minesweeper works. Oh, it's just, that's easy. It's just like Voltorb Flip. You just do Voltorb Flip. And then, but there's no Pokemon.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a fake?
Watch this. It worked. I actually didn't think that would. Oh, and then I swung back right away. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just trying to show off. I think Spider-Man's the mascot of Marvel. If he isn't, I don't know who could be.
I have enough trouble without someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have power.
I just saw your message, Justin, and then immediately.
Oh, this is great.
Just all caps.
Hi, Pete. How are you?
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever sat down and just played Minesweeper. But I did my time in Voltorb Flip. I got that fucking flamethrower, TM. It only took, like, hours of grinding.
That all you got?
It's actually kind of hard to dodge from that close up. I'm surprised that worked. Marble rye. Oh, I do like me some rye bread. Although, I think if you eat rye bread and you're not toasting it, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. You gotta toast that shit. It's like the only bread that I think is just required to cook it again.
I can't believe I actually got to meet Dr. Otto Octavius.
Justin, I don't know if it's lining up on the stream, but you are like I look over and your message pops up as the cutscene happens, where the thing that you're describing is happening, so you've got it timed like perfectly. There's a Beyblade cheese. I did that same. I bonked to that same thing earlier today. This time I did it because I wanted to make a joke about Beyblade.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things called photo op tokens that I want you to find. I've marked them on your map just to spell it out real plain.
I want the Smash Bros. Sorry. Oh God, this happened last stream too. My voice just went away for a little bit. The Smash Bros. Clones to stop. I kind of like, I don't know. I feel like somebody's got to put pressure on Nintendo to deliver.
Peter.
I just wish that they would make better ones. Although, I did like Rivals of Aether was good. I like that one. Justin back at it, slightly late this time, at least for me. I'm like falling asleep, God. I'm like, I don't know how people do like 5 hours of sleep a day. This shit is killing me. I'm like dying here.
I'm chasing you, right?
Yeah, I let Justin watch this stream, which is definitely pre-recorded. It really does. Like, I feel like today was like still a pretty good day, but it could have just been so much better if I wasn't so dang tired all the time. But I kind of need to power through it because I've been waking up too late. I need to push the sleep schedule back.
I don't get you. Last time you were an ice queen, but now you're friendly. Make up your mind.
That's good to hear, Infinite. I'm glad that you are happy. Although if you are just tuning in, this is the last run of the night, but even so. I played Melee competitively for a few years, like 4 or 5 years, and I've been meaning to get back into playing it. I don't have my controller at the moment, which is why I can't, but...
Black Cat seems okay. Maybe a little bit of an attitude, though.
But yeah, there's... Like, my second channel is just, like, 90% of the videos are just old Melee VODs.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This, I got it.
Favorite content from you? Oh yeah, there's a lot of like old Melee videos on this channel too. I'll see like texture mods that I made in like 2015.
Ready, Spider-Man? Let's begin. Do you like my gadgets, Spider-Man? I perfected the technology on the movie Sorority Death Robot.
Okay, he went in.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
I use the Shrek mod often. That's actually pretty cool. That's seeing use.
Oh no, not again.
I don't know what to do here. Uh-oh. This is fine.
I'm better than you, Spider-Man, and today I'm going to prove it.
I think this is gonna be another run that dies, like, right here. We will see. God, I remember when Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out. That was one of the, like, few games that I was, like, mega excited for. I checked the fucking website every day. I, like, showed up at, like, GameStop at 8 in the morning or whatever, whenever it opened, to buy the game. And you know what? I kind of think it's a good game. Even all this, even with all the tripping nonsense and shit.
You're a sad little man, Buck.
I know you, but what am I?
I can't believe you
I think
said
Brawl is probably my second favorite Smash game after Melee.
you're like,
It just, I don't know why they never attempted anything like the subspace thing again.
Wherever you are. Got you! Not as fast as you'd like people to think, are you?
made it.
Because, you know, like, you have all these characters, why not show me them interacting with each other, you know?
Hopefully that's the last I'll hear from Beck.
Luckily, no one has guessed my secret identity. Oh, I say that out loud.
Yeah, with that pace. Alright, here's the thing. I am really tired and hungry. I gotta be done. Also, that pace was not looking so hot. It was still a good stream. I mean, I got like a couple golds, 1 gold, 2 gold. I'm not sure. So red gold, blue gold. Whatever it was. Yeah, it was a good time. Oh, the chest. Thank you for reminding me. Hang on. Give me like 10 seconds. I gotta find it. Found it. Alright. Check this shit out. Hang on. I'm gonna do a weird jank thing. So, what do you think? Just think in your head. You can put it in chat if you want to. What do you think I'm about to pull out and put in front of the camera right now? You got it? You got it in your head? Is that what you thought I was gonna bring out? Look at this shit. Look at this. Here's the board. You get Shrek on one side and like so this was made for Shrek 2, I think. Because it's got like some of the Shrek 2 characters on it. But okay. Look what it says on the box. All the miniatures that are the chess pieces are hand painted. The detail's actually pretty good. Like, here's the dragon. That's pretty good. Here's the knights. I've used these miniatures. I have a 3D printer now that I print minis on. It's pretty neat. But I've used these miniatures for like D&D before when I needed like, oh, there's a knight. Here's the knight. It's just the knight from Shrek chess. And here's the big guy himself. I think this is Prince Charming. I don't know. I don't actually know that. I don't remember Shrek 2 that well. That's who that is. Yeah. Here's the king. But yeah. So there's like all these fucking pieces. Look at all of them. you this is good value. You get like the board and like I guess I don't know how much it costs. I think I got it for as a gift for like Christmas or my birthday or something when I was really young, but I'm assuming it wasn't like $100 or anything. So you get like a lot of high quality miniatures when you buy that thing. It says Ogres 7 Plus on the, the box. Is there anything else cool? No, there's... What does it say? Play this one-of-a-kind Shrek chess game to win the ultimate battle between the Swamp Sweethearts and their royal adversaries. Why does it call them the Swamp Sweethearts? Does any piece of Shrek media call them that? Well, I don't know. I always like these bits where I just show something really fucking stupid on the camera. Have I ever played the Shrek Xbox game? I have not. The only Shrek game that I played was a Game Boy Color game. That was not good. But I have Shrek chess. It was just a gift. I don't know. I watched the Shrek. I liked the Shrek movie when I was a kid. Mom's like, "What do I get? What do I get Slyfincleton for his birthday?" I guess Shrek chess. Shrek is the final boss for my campaigns. I'll say no just in case anybody in the campaigns are watching, but actually yes. Shrek is really the final boss of my D&D campaigns. Alright, on that incredible note, I think that's about it for me for the night. Thanks to Nebula for the donation, and thank you to the members for being the members. I don't know why I'm talking like this. And thanks everybody for watching. Have a good one.